Skull bones at birth are made up of one table. Later on, by 4 years or so, one more table develops, and in between the two tables is the cancellous bone containing red bone marrow, which produces RBCs, granular series of WBCs and platelets throughout life. The figure shows 4 diploid veins emerging from within the skull, draining into neighboring veins. These are frontal, anterior temporal, posterior temporal and the occipital. These 4 veins are present on each side of the skull. There are some emissary veins connecting intracranial veins with the extracranial veins. The blood flow can decrease the raised intracranial pressure to a limited extent only. But the disadvantage is of the infection being carried into the cranial cavity from outside via these emissary veins. These veins which are shown are the vein passing through parietal foramen, vein passing through the mastoid foramen, vein passing through the posterior condylar canal and vein passing through the foramen ovale. The skull comprises of skull cap and the base of skull. The bones of the cap are flat and they have intramembranous ossification, whereas bones of the base of skull are irregular and have got intracartilaginous ossification. Skull comprises 22 bones. 8 belong to the cranial cavity and 14 to the face. Between these 22 bones, there is only one pair of synovial or moving joint. The rest are immobile. These immobile joints are the sutures and primary cartilaginous. There are about 50 foramina in the skull for communication with the outside. Bones of the skull are forming the cranial cavity, parietal, temporal. These are paired. The unpaired bones of the cranial cavity are frontal, occipital, ethmoid, sphenoid, bones of the face. The paired bones are maxilla, lacrimal, nasal, zygomatic, palatine and inferior nasal concha. The unpaired bones of the facial skeleton are the mandible, and the vomer. The anatomical position of skull. The lower margin of the orbit and upper margin of external auditory meatus. A plane passing through lower margin of orbit and the upper margin of external auditory meatus is the Frankfurt spleen. And this is the anatomical position of skull. The sutures in the skull. The coronal suture is present between the frontal and two parietal bones. The sagittal suture situated between the two parietal bones. The lambdoid present between the occipital and parietal on each side. Then there is a small occipitomastoid suture and a small parieto-mastoid suture. Fracture of the skull bones or vertebra is serious because of injury to the underlying brain or spinal cord respectively. It is one's duty to wear the helmet to protect the precious non-regenerating nervous tissue. A brief description of the individual bones. The paired parietal bones. These are flat bones with 4 borders and 4 angles. Anteriorly, it articulates with the frontal bone. Medially, it articulates with the opposite parietal bone. Posteriorly, it articulates with the occipital bone at the lambdoid suture. And inferiorly, it articulates with the squamous temporal bone. At the anteroinferior angle of the parietal bone, there is a impression for the middle meningeal artery. A pair of parietal foramina are present on each side of the sagittal suture for the transmission of the emissary vein. Temporal bone. A pair of temporal bone forms the side of the temple. It consists of parts. Squamous part is the flat part. Mastoid part is a projection which is called the mastoid process. Tympanic part is anterior to the mastoid process, forming the boundary of external auditory meatus. Styloid process posteromedial to the mastoid process, and an important petrous part. This petrous part is a very strong bone and it lodges the middle ear and the internal ear. Frontal bone forms the forehead. It has an orbital surface. And has a notch for the cribriform plate of ethmoid bone. Yes. Occipital bone has a squamous part with a prominent external occipital protuberance and nuchal lines. And the occipital bone happens to contain the largest foramen of the skull, which is the foramen magnum. It also has a condylar part and forms the atlanto-occipital joint. Ethmoid. Ethmoid is a small, thin bone with 3 pairs of ethmoidal air sinuses. It also has superior nasal concha and a middle nasal concha.